You're listening to the M3 Podcast, a weekly micro mini message designed to encourage, inspire, and maybe even make you smile this week. And now, this week's M3. Hey, hope you're having a great week, and thanks for taking the time to listen to and watch the M3. We have been going through on these weeks talking about our understanding of discipleship here at Hope and what does it mean to grow and to follow Jesus. And we talk about wanting it to be as simple as ordering a cup of coffee. We've already talked about the beginning place for everyone is Jesus' initial call, come and follow me. But what does it mean to follow Jesus, and how is it that we get to experience Jesus? Because everybody is welcome in this church, but there are ways that the Bible gives us and demonstrates to us how it is that we know Jesus, how we get to grow in our relationship with Jesus and come to understand what it means to follow him. The first way we do that, we talked about last week, is through prayer. The second way that we do that I want to show you is through Bible. Now, when we talk about the Bible here in this level, in this initial step, it's realizing that for a lot of us, if somebody has no idea what the Bible is, or you're just brand new at Christian or whatever, to grab a Bible and open up can be a very confusing thing. And all of us need others, and we need people to help teach us and learn. And there are people who have given their entire lives to studying even just single books of the Bible. It's important for us to learn and grow for them. So this first step of the Bible, sometimes I call it devotional Bible. Or it's the idea that we learn from others and we depend upon others. And one of the best ways that we do that, honestly, is through sermons. And through being a part of the church and community on Sunday mornings, we learn in the Bible, we learn from the Bible, and we learn what the Bible has to say. And you know what? I would encourage people, don't even just depend upon me. If you're looking for a great preacher, I highly recommend look up College Wesleyan Church in Seedbed. Great Bible teacher and a great way for us to learn. We do this also with the devotional readings, a classic one many of us are familiar with, and I recommend it too. My Utmost for His Highest is a daily devotional. Or another good daily devotional that's brand new, comes out every single day, is the Seedbed Daily Text. Again, another great way for us to read our Bibles. Now, if you'll notice, when you look at our understanding of discipleship, I kind of skip some other steps right now. But up here, there's another category, and you see Bible occurs again. Well, you see, all of us, not only do we depend upon others in our understanding of the Bible, and we kind of begin with that, really leaning heavily upon others, but there is a point in our spiritual maturity where we grow to not only just depend upon others, but we also learn to study the Bible for ourselves. We learn how to read for ourselves, how to interpret, how to apply it to our lives, how to let the Word of God speak to us and change us. Speak to our hearts, change our lives, as a friend I have says. And so there's actually two parts of this, and we never fully leave this, and we never are only there. We always need those both. But we begin in that initial step with devotional reading, learning from others. Best way to do that, be there part of the community on Sunday morning, or listen to the podcast online, or things like here, the M3, or listen to some other preachers. As I said, Stephen F. is great. Daily readings, My Utmost for His Highest, Seedbed Daily Text, and there's others out there as well. Great resources for us to grow in our understanding of the Bible, and as we're beginning to learn about who Jesus is. I hope you're having a great week. Would love to talk with you more about that. I appreciate the feedback that I get and the comments, and let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk more about. Have a great week. Thanks for watching. Thank you for listening to this week's M3. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe on your favorite podcast player. You might also enjoy our blog, The Milk Can, online at jumpingjersey.org. Have a great week.